Truth Telling Brain at work. Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome once again to this educational program. Of course, yes, it has been a while when we meet. Tell you about Nigeria, Ghana, Togo, Benin, Niger, Burkina Faso, important religions are needless and unuseful. Religion, Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, religion kemenya Africa topo sumo mo kemenya Africa toari. Okata onye anuke mahiem alia de kemale jina nyu. Christianity alia de kemale Christianity jina Africa to. Islam alia de ke vidia de kemale Islam jina Africa to. Buddhism, Shintoism, Tomokata, Vidia de Malajinamio. Why am I saying that these important religions are unuseful? I mean, useless and needless. Why am I saying this? The people, the Portuguese, who brought Christianity to Africa, today you will not see in any newspaper that Portugal is looking for pastors from Africa. You will not see in any newspaper that England is looking for pastors from Africa. You will not see in any newspaper that Germany is looking for prophets, is looking for pastors. That Germany is advertising that if you know you are a prophet, apply for visa and come to Germany. They are in need of prophets or pastors. Portugal talking about Bible. Portugal talking about Bible for Africa to Bali. Malapopo gole agbalade kama banade. Portugal towa over yule pastor Jibo wava odori yopo jumia de kamalio. Malapopo Germany lo, UK lo, America lo, Arab country ade. Hello advert banade. You the pastors who did to Africa, no value, or pastor doa, the Kamalio. None of these countries is advertising that they want pastors from Africa. Meanwhile, when you see publications in the newspapers or on, you see advert, they say they are looking for professionals like what? Mercy, carpenters, teachers, hairdressers, photographers, and so on. They are looking for plumbers, welders. These are the people, this country, the people who brought Christianity and whatever to us. These are the people they have been looking for from Africa. Nowhere in any newspaper America will advertise that they are looking for prophets and pastors from Africa. If you know you are a good prophet or a good pastor, apply for a visa and come to America. No. Instead, you will see in the newspaper that America will say they are looking for truck drivers, they are looking for carpenters, mason, plumbers, and all those things. Portugal say, all other countries say, even Saudi Arabia, Medina, Mecca, you will never see that they say they are looking for they are looking for imam or they are looking for what? They are leaders, you know, they are looking for those religious leaders to come and lead an organization in Saudi Arabia. No, but if you are a professional, you are a plumber, carpenter, welder, teacher, and so on, they are ready to accept you. They are ready to even give you free accommodation. They are ready to accept you into their country and pay you well. They are ready to even make you a leader in the organization. But if you are a pastor, they need you not. You can see that religion they have given you, they know that it is unimportant. They know that it is useless, needless, and unuseful. It is uncalled for. Even we in Africa, when we had to build a stadium, we go to Brazil and go and bring Brazilian. When Ghana right now, Ghana, when Ghana want to build a stadium, a football stadium right now, Ghana will have to go to Brazil and go and bring professionals. When we want to construct good roads, we go to China, Japan, and bring professionals from those countries to come and do those things here. When we want any good initiative that will help the country, we go abroad to bring professionals. Have you ever heard that Ghana, because we want development, we bring a pastor from Togo to Ghana to come and help us before? Have you heard that the government of Ghana, I'm not talking about Nana Akufo-Addo, from the beginning till now, have you ever heard that because the Ghana is not moving forward, so we went to Zambia to bring a prophet from Zambia to come and pray for Ghana? National project, it has never happened before. So even we here in Africa, when we want development, we don't go abroad and import a pastor. Nyanto Kenya Africa towa, nyanto mile development in Timali. Nyama vekona pastor tuna tuareka banana bato banana niolo. Even we don't go to Brazil to bring their pastors to come and pray for Ghana, but we go to Brazil and bring professionals, those who have the profession, those who have something to do, to come and do the work for us. You see, so they should tell you that those religions are needless, they are unuseful, they are of no importance. Let me give you another example. Nobody opens a church because that person wants you to go to heaven. Get this one clearly. Nobody opens a church because the person wants you to go to heaven. American church, American pastor. American, you have church why did you follow? Many in American church. Nobody opens a church because the person wants you to go to heaven. No. All the pastors, the so-called pastors, all those people who are opening the church, they open it because of your material resource. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Ajinasare, Okumi Chacha, Obini, Reverend Omofo, Adum Cheribia, only to mention few, and the minimum, they did not open those churches because they want you to go to heaven. No, they open those churches because of the material resource you have. So they open it so that they can get something from you. If you don't understand this, let me tell you this. You see the woman selling porridge in your area. That woman selling porridge in your area, she is not selling porridge because you will be hungry. Yes. The woman selling wache behind your house, she is not there selling wache. She is not getting up early dawn to prepare wache, all because you are going to be hungry. She is preparing the wache because she wants profit. Okay? She is selling it because she wants profit. If because of your hunger, she will have given the wache to you for free. But because of profit, she is selling it. It is because of profit when you go to the church, you pay tithe, you pay offering, you pay a software, you do this, you pay that, you buy all sort of things in the church because it is a profit-making organization. The church is a profit-making organization. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Another point. Listen to this carefully. I'm a beto to ho. You le ho mayo manade maufa from le ho disen. I'm a beto make quick bangla bale you le yo manade maufa manya like a ho disen. Human being build a meeting hall and call it the house of God, and you believe it. Duncan Williams Church, he called it what? House of God, the house of the Lord. All those pastors involved in the cathedral, the National Cathedral in Ghana, they call their churches the house of God, and you believe it. In the same way, human being wrote a book called Bible, and they call it the Word of God, and you believe it. I'm a beton alcohol. I'm a beton to wallow. You lay over the mouth for the door, mouth affirm. La police, la pomala form. La pomala form. Have you ever seen God in that house before? The church that they call house of God. Have you ever seen God there before? No. It is in the same way human being wrote the Bible and call it the Word of God, and you are believing it. Can't you see that there's something wrong? Ladies and gentlemen, can't you see that something categorically is wrong, or something is wrong categorically? You were there. You were there when this person started building that church. After building it, he wrote on it house of God, and you believe it. You believe it. It's in the same way a book written years back, they are telling you that it is the Word of God, and you believe it. So the imported religions, they are needless. We don't need them. Why am I saying they are needless? Because already in Africa, we have thousands of gods. Thousands of gods. The God of this, the God of that, the God of fertility, the God of that, the God of tender. Me, the one talking to you, I'm an ever. So I have seen things practically. I know what I'm talking about. We have many of those things already. Okay, and I can assure you, there is one of the deities among the Ewes. It is called Alafia. Alafia. For those who know Alafia about it, Alafia if you are not somebody of clear mind, you cannot be the priest of Alafia. If your conscience, your mentality is not clear, you can't be the priest, Alafia priest. You cannot be it. But you can't say the same thing about Christianity. You can't say the same thing about Islam. You can't say the same thing about those religions. Tade, religion one the no one here. If we are talking about the 80th populated countries with the most population of atheists, you are talking about China. Country China is a country, I think is it Buddhist or whatever. Christianity and all those things, China doesn't believe in it. But so can you tell that because China doesn't believe in Christianity and Islam, China is not a developed country? You can't say that. We have South Korea. African countries, we go to China, South Korea, United States of America, Japan, UK, Germany, Russia, Canada, Australia. These are the people to whom we go and borrow money. These are the people to whom we go and borrow money. But these are the countries with the most population with atheists. Let me tell you something about prayer. Very short one. Does prayer work? Does it work? Even Christians know that prayer doesn't work. They know. And I challenge any Christian. Christians themselves know that prayer doesn't work. So do you know what Christians pray for? They pray for something which is possible. So as a Christian, They pray that, oh God, Father Lord, please help me so that today I can get something to eat. Oh yes, if I am hungry and I take food and I call a close friend who has it, by all means, that friend will help me. So Christians pray that God help me to get food to eat. After that friend has helped me, then they go and say, I pray, and God use that friend to help me. Meanwhile, it is possible for the friend to help me. Are you getting me? Now, American, they have election. Donald Trump won. I want one pastor to pray so that they declare the election in favor of Kamala Harris. I want one pastor to pray so that the election will be redeclared this time around in favor of the other party. It is impossible. When a Christian has an accident and one of the limbs, maybe the arm, is to be cut off, and eventually they cut the arm off, no Christian pray for the arm for another one to grow, because they know it is impossible. They know it is impossible, so they don't pray for that one. Are you getting me clearly? Are you getting me clearly? If a Christian, if you have a Christian in your locality, give that Christian a hard liquor, alcoholic wine. Give it to that Christian to drink. Before he or she drinks it, let him pray over it and give it to him to drink, and see if he or she will not get drunk. You will eventually get drunk. Your prayer cannot eliminate the power of the alcohol in the wine. It is impossible. So when they are about to drink alcoholic beverage, they don't pray that they will not get drunk, because they know it is possible. They know that one is impossible. So even if Christians know that prayer is impossible, they only pray for things that are possible. You are going to look for a job, and you pray that God should help you to get the job. God will not help you get the job if you don't qualify for that job. So you have the necessary requirement. I also have it. You have the experience more than I do. So probably when you go for a job, they will pick you. You have the requirement, I have it. You have an experience, I don't have the experience. So they will pick you ahead of me. If you don't have the requirement at all, you don't have the experience, and you pray, I have the requirement and I have the experience, I did not pray. When we go for the job interview, I will pass. They will pick me, they won't pick you. So even prayer, Christian and all those people, they know that there are things which are possible, others are impossible. So they only pray for the things that are possible. This is simple. It means they know that the prayer is needless, the prayer is unuseful. They know this. They know this. So this religion and all those things, even that's what I'm telling you, that no pastor opens a church because he wants you to go to heaven. The pastor opens the church because of your material resource. Do you hear the story about Pastor Love? Pastor Love, what sent him to jail? You know it. A car problem, a car that belongs to someone else. A pastor is scheming the thing to get it from the person. He land him into jail. Material resource. I've been phone and all those things. I've been phone and all those things. They are material resources, and they are the main reason Adom Chebia is still in the church. Adom Chebia is not a pastor because he wants the Ashanti population or because he wants the Ghanaian population to go to heaven. No. I, Sister Jacoba, I am a teacher by profession. I teach French. I'm a French teacher. I am not a teacher because I want your children to pass French. I am a teacher because I want money. I am working because I want money. Nobody learn a job. Nobody go to school because the person want work. We all want money, but how will you get the money? You will get the money through the work you will do. Are you getting it? So I am not the teacher because I want people's children to know French. That's not my purpose. My purpose is to get money. But I can't get the money without a work. That is why I am working today. Have you seen that? So no pastor is a pastor. Nobody is a pastor because he wants you to go to heaven. Nigel Grace here. He said the law prophecy number 6. God he saw something that the world is going to be led by a woman, and he saw Kamala in the name. Now Donald Trump won. Do you know what he is saying now? He said prophecies must not be 100% accurate. That is why he sometimes gets it wrong. Nigerians, he is saying that prophecies must not be 100% accurate. So you are telling me that the word of God contains discrepancy. Is that what Nigerians is trying to say? That the word of God, when God reveals things to you, He will reveal those things to you with a discrepancy. He reveals those things to you He inaccurately reveal those things. Nigerians, no, God will reveal those things. This time around, I don't want to talk about those people. Prophet. My problem, I will be concentrated on the religious doctrines. If I explain the doctrines to you and you still want to follow them, so be it. So be it. Okay? So, as I'm saying, there is no way you will see in any newspaper that China is advertising that they want 1,000 pastors, 50 prophets, and 1,050 imams. You will see China advertising that they want computer scientists. China will do advert that they want computer scientists. They want a great expert. China will advertise that they want a great expert to come to China. They want computer scientists to come to China. Free accommodation, free visa. This is the advert China will make. You will not see South Korea making advert that they want 10,000 pastors from Africa. They want 100 imams from Africa. South Korea will never do that. South Korea will tell that they want caterpillar drivers. They want caterpillar drivers. They want experienced fishermen. This is what South Korea will do. Japan say, never will they tell that they need those cities. Even Portugal itself, that brought Bible to Ghana or Africa for the first time, they will never tell you the need site. So you want to tell me that Cristiano Ronaldo, CR7, he is that far, he has come that far or this far because they have the Bible? Are you telling me that Italy is developing because they trust in God? Are you telling me that America is developing because of the presence of the Anglican Church in America? America is not developing because of the presence of the Anglican Church. Anglican Church is not the contributing factor to the American development. America is developing because of the productive mind they have. Thinking, what can we do to improve the life of the people? Okay, so me, I will one day clearly go into the street, do rally, do campaign. If I see one presidential candidate who is an atheist, all these pastors and John Mahama is a Christian. John Dramani Mahama is a Christian. Nana Addo Akufo-Addo is a Christian. Dr. Bawumia is a Muslim. All of them are religious. But you can't put your hand on the chest and say this person is comparable to Vladimir Putin. None of them can be compared to Vladimir Putin. None of them can be compared to the president of the China, South Korea, United. None of them. They are good in their own realm. But when we have to do comparison, none of them. Are you getting that? Are you getting that? Israel, I can't make this discussion without bringing the name of Israel into it. According to the Bible, King David killed Goliath with a catapult. David killed Goliath with a catapult. Today, the Israelis are fighting the Hamas. They are fighting the Palestinians with machine guns. They are fighting the Hamas. They are fighting the Palestinians with rockets. They are fighting their fight today, not in the name of Hashem. They are fighting it by the direction of their army commander. That should tell you that these people have swayed us. These people have deceived us. Exodus chapter 16. In the book, God rained manna from heaven for the people to eat for 40 good years. 40 years. According to the Bible, the Israelite community living in Egypt, Canaan, they have not cultivated, they did not sow, they didn't harvest. According to the Bible, they ate manna for 40 years. In a book, in a reality, you are working before you are getting to eat. You are working before you get to eat. So that should tell you the age we are living in today. Leave it or take it. Take it or leave it. You need to do something for yourself. So those things are useless, they are needless, they are uncalled for. You don't need them. You don't need them. We don't need them. Even those who brought us those things, they themselves, the way they approach it. Let me tell you this one thing. The American countries, or let me say American states, the European countries, the Asian countries, the way they approach religion is different from the way we in Africa approach religion. Meanwhile, they are the people who give us religion. The way we approach it is different from the way we approach it. Today, we want to prove the Saudi Arabians that we are better we are better Muslims than them. Today, we want to prove to Israel that we are better a Jew. We know about Judaism more than them.
You are still in idol worship. As long as you're in a church where you must bribe God, motivate God, mobilize God with an offering, with a tithe, with a sacrifice, with your Isaac offering to get God to do something, you're still in idol worship.
Then we want to show Rome, Italy, that we know about Christianity than them. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 3. You have 6 days in which to do all your work, but the 7th day, the Sabbath, do not work, gather for worship. You have 6 days in which to do all your work, but the 7th day, the Sabbath, do not work, gather for worship. Where from? This is according to the Bible. 6 days to do your work, because even the writer of the Bible knows that a time will come when you pay electricity bill, water bill, hospital bill, you will have to eat. The way kings people live thousands of years ago, you will not live in the same way today. We are improving. Someone will say Leviticus is the Old Testament. Let me come to the New Testament. Luke chapter 4, verse 16 going, and verse 31 going. They say Jesus, on the Sabbath day, he entered the synagogue as his practice and began to teach. So if it is not the Sabbath day, Jesus go around the town and do what he has to do. Luke chapter 4, verse 43. They say I must go to other villages and preach the good news about the kingdom of heaven, because it is for this I am sent. So the work of Jesus, according to the Bible, is to preach. But he doesn't preach in the synagogue unless and except it is the Sabbath day. Why do you go to the church every day? Even Jesus, you are not following him. So if I quote Leviticus, you think Leviticus, that one is Old Testament. It is no longer valid. I'm quoting it from the New Testament. The Jesus who is your leader, he goes to the synagogue only on Sabbath day to do the synagogue work. Because according to him, preaching is his profession. He does it all any other day. But to go into the synagogue, it is only Sabbath day. According to Luke chapter 4, verse 16 and verse 31. This is if we assume without admitting that the Bible in the first place is the word of God. This is if we assume without admitting that the Bible in the first place is a book to go by. So the people we want to prove the bonus of this religion that we even know it more than them. These are part of the problem. And because of these mentalities, our leaders in Africa, African leaders, take us for granted. I bet you, if the next day, tomorrow Saturday, you have a work to go and do, you will not go to church today, assuming you are a journalist. You will not go to church today and spend all your energy in the choir, singing. So that tomorrow when you go to work, you will have your voice, you will have aphonia, loss of voice. When you have aphonia, how will you be able to do your presentation at the studio? You will be limited, you will be measured in the way you act in the church. Is that not so? Is that not so? So sometimes I understand that lack of job opportunities give us the opportunity, give us the chance to go and spend our time in the big church rooms. There is no work. So leaders, African leaders, intentionally keep us poor so that we take it like that, we move like that. If you and I start telling these people enough is enough. Look at Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. Ibrahim Traore. The coup, he made a successful coup. I'm not sure it is up to 2 years. But the transformation Burkina Faso is now enjoying, they have not seen that in the past 100 years. I can assure you, the transformation Burkina Faso is living today. They have not lived that transformation in the past 100 years. In the time of Blaise Compaoré and all the rest. When Thomas Sankara started, and his fellow countrymen said no, Burkina Faso was in the boom until currently Ibrahim Traore took over. And then Ibrahim Traore is going in the pragmatic way, which is a clear example for all African countries to follow. But they are behaving as if they are not seeing what Ibrahim Traore is doing. Of course, yes, he is not the first person to be ignored. Kwame Nkrumah was ignored by the African. Gaddafi was ignored. Paul Kagame of Rwanda, he is ignored. Ibrahim Traore has started, only to mention few. So Africa, we are our own enemies somehow. When the people who brought religion, the Anglican Church in the Elmina Castle, on top of the building there is a church ongoing. Below the down floor, Africans are being maltreated, women are being raped, men are beaten to death below, and the church is ongoing on top. We go to learn all those stories. People were eyewitnesses. Some of us, we grew up to hear all those things. What do we make of those stories? What do we make of those stories? With this Beltazar, a Ganga or a Gonga, this Equatorial Guinea, news, that man who is trying to break the record of King Solomon. Nobody can convince me that none of the 480 women, none of them is a Christian, none of them is a traditionalist, none of them is a Muslim. I can't believe that. So where are the values we learn in the church? Where are those values? Where are they? Meanwhile, back in the days, as a woman, as an African woman, you dare not cheat on your husband. As an African woman, you dare not cheat on your husband. The consequences, you are not ready to face the consequences. So you cannot. Even you, the man, you dare not approach the woman of another man. You dare not. Where are those values today? Where are those values? What happened to them? Is it because a book is telling us that if you are a Muslim and you commit a sin, no matter how grievous or your sin is, on a day called Judgment Day, Allah is going to transfer all your punishment onto the Christians and the Jews. That is why you, as a Muslim man, you feel comfortable to sleep with the woman of another man. Is it because a book so told you? That is why you, as a Muslim woman, you feel comfortable to cheat on your husband. Is it because a book is telling you that Jesus has paid for all your sins? That is why you, as a Christian man, you feel okay to sleep with a wife of another man. Is that why you, as a Christian woman, you feel comfortable to sleep, to cheat on your husband? Come on. It can never be true. It can never be accepted. This is unconstitutional. This is not human. You see? So the message today is very clear. It has been a long time we meet like this. It's for a good reason. I'll be back on track, step by step. I won't talk much today. This is already 30 plus minutes. It is enough. This is truth telling time. The truth is clear before us. And let me say this. Sometimes I blame. Sometimes I blame our African brothers and sisters who have the opportunity to travel abroad to these European countries and American countries especially. Our brothers and sisters who have the opportunity to travel abroad. And you are a witness of the practical development going on there. You are in America. You are in Washington DC. You are living in Germany. And you still get money and send it to your mother here to go and see Reverend Usu Bemba to pray for you. You must be in the position to tell us that here, some 136, is that also? No, Psalm 127 verse 3. That tells us that it is useless to work so hard for a living, waking up early in the morning, going back late to bed in the night. For the Lord provide for those who love while they are asleep. You who are living in Italy, you who are living in Spain, UK, and the rest, you must be able to tell us that it is not the same thing there. It is not true there. Because there you have to work hard for a living. There you must wake up early in the morning to go to work. when you leave this way, you go to the other to do another work. You must be able to tell us here that the story as it is contained in the Bible is not practical there. It's not a something that can be practiced there. Because there, the Lord has not provided for anybody in life while that person is asleep. Do you remember one punchline from Miss Bell's son? He said he has never seen somebody who is seated aloof, praying for 5 years, and God has put money on that person's table before. He has not seen it before. Okay? It is useless to work so hard for living. Getting up early in the morning, going back late in the night to bed. For the Lord provide for those He loves while they are asleep. Really? I am yet to witness that. If your pastor is not sleeping, your